Welcome on in to the Columbus Civic Center for tonight's contest between your Columbus River Dragons and the Moccasins of Monroe. Of course, tonight, last night, if you joined us here at the Columbus Civic Center, you know your Dragons defeated Monroe by a score of 6-3, and things got a little heated towards the end of the game. We'll see if anything comes of that, and I'm sure it will, knowing both of these teams. Let's take a look at the standings in the FPHL. So, busy night of hockey tonight. So before we even begin to look at the games tonight, let's have a little bit of context. In the Continental Division, Carolina's wrapped it up. It's still possible for Athens to catch them for the lead in the Continental Division, but Carolina has etched their playoff berth tonight. Athens in the second seed with 95 points. They are 5 games ahead of your River Dragons with 11 games left to play if we include tonight. Baton Rouge is trying to chase down Columbus for that final first round bye spot in the 3. In the 3 spot in the Continental Division, you see the way the playoffs work is 2 will play 3 in a best of 3. But then the 1 seed gets to sit there and wait for the 4 and 5 seeds to play a 1-game wild card to determine who the 4 seed will be. So it's a big advantage to be in the top 3 spots. So as is, the Columbus River Dragons hold a 3-game lead over the Baton Rouge Zydeco for that 3rd and final position. And then the Blue Ridge Bobcats not far behind the Zydeco at 71 points. And Monroe tonight is at 59. Not out of it yet, but they need to start stringing some regulation wins together and hope things fall their way. So we're going to take a break. We're going to come back here in a moment, and we're going to break down our starting goaltenders, as well as a few other things going around the league, and we just got done with the Legends game here tonight in Columbus, so we'll break down some of the things that happened there and everything. Well, you don't change that radio dial or that YouTube dial where you're at just then, and you're watching River Dragons hockey.
This winter, don't let your heating system leave you out in the cold. At Air Force Heating and Air, we are committed to your family's comfort all year round. Whether you need repairs, maintenance, or a new system installation, the Air Force team is here for you. Residential and commercial, dedicated to servicing our community and neighbors. Plus, we offer duct cleaning and sealant services, air quality and virus protection, and plumbing. Call Air Force Heating and Air today. Serving you is our top priority.
We're always going a million different directions.
But Kinetic Credit Union makes it easy for all of us to stay connected, all in one place.
With the Kinetic mobile app, we both can monitor our accounts on the go. We can create account alerts so we know when there's a change. Apply for a loan or credit card. We can even open a new account.
Plus, you can quickly pay bills, transfer money, or make a deposit anytime, anywhere.
Kinetic makes our life a whole lot easier.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
At Beam, we take pride in being a part of our community, and we're committed to seeing it grow. We continually volunteer with organizations that are making a difference. Together, we are building a better community while building the best internet that exceeds the technology of metropolitan cities. But more importantly, one that connects us all. We want to ensure reliability. So for this reason, we're willing to go the extra mile. We aim to provide the community with high-quality internet and cable services, because we live here too.
Because at Beam, community is not just a place. It's the way we do business.
To lead change.
Welcome back into the Columbus Civic Center here as we take you into the head-to-head matchup between the Columbus River Dragons and the Monroe Moccasins. As we previously discussed, the River Dragons have 80 points on the season, 7-3 in their last 10, and after winning last night, have a win streak of 1. Monroe, on the other hand, 59 points on the season, last 10 of 3, 6, and 1, and lost their last game here in Columbus last night. Take a look at the starting goalies for each side. We're going with the other guys from last night. So welcome back to the lineup. Matt Petizian with a record of 6-2-0-0, goals against average of 308, save percentage of 915 with 1 shutout on the year. Opposing him between the pipes for Monroe will be Cody Karpinski, one of the original Dragons. So welcome back to Columbus. Cody with a record of 1-1-0-0, 201 goals against average, 934 save percentage, and 0 shutouts on the season. Of course, tonight, 11 games left, including tonight for the River Dragons here. Every point counts at this time. 2 games up on Baton Rouge, 3 games up on Blue Ridge for that 3rd seed. 5 games back of Athens to catch that 2 seed, which in all honesty only matters for home ice because the opponent would still be Athens if Columbus managed to snag the 2 seed away from them. So right now the Dragons are looking to maintain their stranglehold on the 3 seed and set up a meeting with the Athens Rock Lobsters in the first round of the playoffs. We just got done with the Columbus Legends game. Team Morrow beating Team Amos 8-6. And Scorin' Oren Hergot registered a hat trick for Team Morrow in the victory. So we may have a few old legends come up here tonight. No promises, but we'll see what we can make happen later on tonight. We're going to take our final break, and by the time we get back here, we'll be ready to drop the puck in some first period action here at the Columbus Civic Center. Sit tight. Don't go anywhere. You're watching River Dragons hockey.
Should I park in the back?
We help people sneak Pepsi into places that don't serve it.
What if they catch us?
We have a sports car. Hey man, this doesn't make burger taste better.
Yo, what the
I thought Wendy was a ginger.
To enhance the flavor.
Where is everybody?
Sunday. Do not make eye contact.
Nobody here wants your Pepsi.
It's really good.
Oh, that is good.
Say it into the napkin dispenser.
Here's some Pepsi for some extra flavor.
So get the f*** out. Come on.
bright stars through the perilous fight, or the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets reckless, the bombers sing in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Louis Lordina.
And the anthem's done. We're going to do the ceremonial puck drop here. And we are ready for action here at the Columbus Civic Center between your River Dragons and the Monroe Moccasins. Dragons tonight in the teal jerseys, black pants, teal socks, and the chrome domes left over from whiteout weekend. Monroe skating in the black helmets, white jerseys, black pants, and white socks. As we're ready to play some hockey. Starting line for the River Dragons will include Austin Doe, Connor Lynn, Brody Thornton, Cody Wickline, and Kirk Underwood. Face-off won by Monroe down into the Columbus zone, played on the near corner by Brody Thornton. Cody Wickline here to help him out. Now taken by Connor Lynn, skated up and out of Columbus zone. Now Cody Wickline with Austin Doe, finds Doe, backhand, doesn't attempt it, thinks better of it, looks for a pass into the slot, and now skated in to the blue line by Monroe. Shot goes over the head of Petizian. And now, fault in the far side corner. Austin Doe has it now, taken behind the net by Lind. He'll skate it out, play it up for Wickline. Does not escape the Columbus blue line now. Columbus in desperate need of a change of their D pair at least. Shot saved by Petizian. Thornton and Doe there, just to make sure nothing happens. Matt Petizian back in the number 30 jersey for Matt Petizian tonight instead of his traditional 31. Now the top line of Moore, McDonald, and Ryan Hunter out there for the Dragons. Won by McDonald. Taken up, not out of the zone yet. Dumped in by Monroe. Miniguns loses it. Catches an edge here in the near side boards. Crowd gets a real kick out of that one. finally clears the zone, but not out. Save by Petizian. Dragons attempting a breakout here. Balkwill throws it cross ice. That's going to be intercepted. Now a scoring opportunity for Monroe. Several bounces, saves by Petizian. And the puck will bounce out of play. What a few saves there by Matt there. Well, welcome back. Reed, Anderson, Doherty, along with Jemayev. Out there right now for the Dragons. Now trying to just get it out of their own defensive zone. 2 minutes gone here in the first period. Another one turned over right in front of Petizian off of Jemayev's skate. And now finally played up. Wants an icing, but that clearly crossed the red line before it was dumped down in the near side corner. Both teams still fighting for it. Now Monroe takes it behind their net and begins the breakout. Skate up past the red line and dumped into the Dragons zone. Change for Monroe behind the play. Shot by Ass that never reached the net. Turned away into the far corner. Whistle. And we are going to have a penalty. So your Dragons are going to go to a power play here. Favaro here for Monroe. Nicholas Favaro, we're going to see whatever he did was off the puck, so I did not catch a glimpse of it. We're going to see exactly what Dana Barker has to say about, or excuse me, what Tom Callahan has to say about this. Dana, of course, tonight is off, and that is why you're hearing from me tonight instead of Tom. He's off, going to be trying to help keep everybody safe here tonight as we're expecting some severe storms to roll in basically right as this game ends. So everyone in the Chattahoochee Valley, please be careful and safe at home. Won by Monroe, kept in here by Columbus. Moore in the far side corner. He's going to be pickpocketed. And the penalty kill unit for Monroe brings it into the offensive zone. Now played up. Hunter skates it into the offensive end. He'll dump it off for Sturges in the near corner. Underwood back to Ryan Hunter. McDonald over to Moore. Sturges to Moore. To McDonald, shot just wide. Sturges. Moore, shot deflected before it ever makes it there. Someone's glove is on the ice. That is a Monroe Moccasin. Held in by McDonald. Hunter over to Moore. Sturges. Now to McDonald. Ryan Hunter to McDonald. One-timer takes a bounce off of a stick over the net. Hunter holds it in. McDonald back to Hunter. Shot just wide. And now Monroe will clear it the length of the ice, and both teams will get a change. Gathered up behind the net by Petizian. Slahetka plays it up, passes it up now for Wickline. Streaking in into the slot. No one home. Thornton over to Slahetka. Slahetka still has it now. Passes it back to Thornton. Thornton takes a shot, scores! Deflected in front, and the Dragons lead 1-0. Only 4 minutes and 45 seconds into this contest, thanks to a deflection by Austin Doe, the captain and leading goal scorer in River Dragons history. Isn't it fitting here on Legends Night that an active legend, I was going to say living legend, but thankfully all of them are still living for now, but an active legend gets the Dragons on the board off the power play. Won by the Dragons here, taken by Kirk Underwood. He'll dump it in, but it doesn't get in very deep. Taken by Koch, and now a breakaway, mishandled, thrown in front of the net, but that will go wide. Balkwell in the near corner, up to Scott Doherty. Doherty lays the body down. Bersani will drop it back off, and now it's played to neutral ice. Balkwell gathers it, plays it back up to Doherty, throws it across the ice for Kirk Underwood, trying to dump it down so the Dragons can get a change, but Monroe doesn't allow that. Henry takes a shot, and that goes well wide of Petizian. Lynn now skating it past the red, past the blue, and this will allow Lynn, goes for a move, sticked away there by Cody Korpinski. And now the Dragons have 2-on-1 back the other way. Moore and Hunter. Moore, that's a fantastic play. Defensive play. Now McDonald has it away from defenders. Now 2-on-2 back the other direction. And that'll be played into the netting. 13:29 left here to play in the first period. We're going to hit a media timeout. Don't go anywhere. Your Dragons lead 1-0.
Hey, my name's Paige, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the crispiness of the breading and the tenderness of the filet. It's tasty, it's warm, it's total satisfaction.
Hi, this is Tanya, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that warm bun, the perfectly seasoned chicken, and that pickle. Woo! I love it. There's a taste of my childhood in every bite.
Follow the signs and discover your next adventure in life. Nestled right in the heart of Old Town on Queen Bee Drive is a Legacy Reserve at Old Town. At Legacy Reserve, your retirement is whatever you want it to be. Be active, be flavorful, be free, be alive. Don't just live life, live a legacy. Call or visit our website for more information. Try out our virtual tour online today.
Welcome back into the Columbus Civic Center, where your Dragons lead 1-0 thanks to a fantastic, beautiful deflection goal by the not only active River Dragons points leader, but the career points leader, the franchise points leader, Austin Doe, here on Legends Night. Miniguns throws it into the far corner, taken by Sturges. Played up for Slahetka. Over to Wickline now. Clears the red line. Doe attempted to get to Doe. Doe got held up a little bit there, and the Dragons will have to check up. Slahetka throws it in to the Monroe end. Now goes behind the net. And played out by Monroe. Conway dumps it towards the middle. Was looking for Henry, and that will go past the blue line for an offsides. That offsides, of course, is brought to you by Old School Barbershop. So, find them online at oldschoolbarbershop.com. Face-off won by Columbus. Now sticked away by Monroe, trying to make an offensive chance there. Now played out of the blue line before being brought back in. Koch in pursuit of Anderson. And that will be tipped into the Columbus bench. 12:43 left here in the first period. It's nice to see Hunter Bersani back out there, number 19. His first game back off the IR. Signed a 4-game PTO this morning. And I talked to Hunter a little bit before the game, and I know he's happy to just be actually out there on the ice rather than behind the bench. Taken by Jemayev. Over to Hugh Anderson. Now back to Jemayev. Dumped deep behind the net. Reed there on the puck. He looks for a backhand, no one home, and Monroe will clear the zone. Asp and Koch 2-on-2. Shot blocked by Hugh Anderson. Batizian got a piece of it as well. Asp. Koch. Good defensive play there by Slahetka to break up an offensive chance. The Fords will go off. Now Hunter Bersani in all alone. Tries to play it. And another one. Justin McDonald there. Justin McDonald and Hunter Bersani almost turned nothing into something there for the Dragons. Now played up for the Moccasins. Shot. And that's going to bounce off the chest protector of Matt Petizian. Dumped down past the red line. Anderson gathers it past the blue. Underwood behind his own net. Gathers up for more. Over to Underwood, who will play it up to Ryan Hunter. More Hunter and McDonald all on the ice together. This is the line that causes the problems. McDonald. Great defensive play there by Blake Anderson on the Moccasins too. There's not many guys in this league who can skate with Justin McDonald and pick his pocket. Fantastic clearing opportunity, but now here comes Austin Doe. Already has one goal tonight. All by himself here, looking for a passing partner. Up to back to Connor Lynn. Shot. Sturges. Deflection goes wide. Now taken by Monroe past the red line into the Columbus end on the far side corner. Defended by Brody Thornton, the new River Dragon. Austin Doe still fighting for it, bouncing around. Shot. Whoa, big deflection there. Rebound went out to Miniguns, and he was unable to gather it, or else he would have had a wide open net to shoot at. And now a tripping call is going to go against Monroe, and Columbus will return to the Loft power play. Convoy is heated about that one, but it was clearly a trip. I can understand maybe you could call tripping quite a bit in this league, or really any hockey league that you wanted to. You could call it at any time, but very clearly a trip. So by the letter of the law, he has nothing to complain about. So we once again return to the Loft power play. Dragons already 1 for 1 tonight. Reed will rim it around behind the net. Wick line tries to control it. Now has help from Doe in the far side corner. Won by Reed. He'll bring it back around to Slahetka. Kept inside the zone. Reed in pursuit. Brought around, but it does not clear the zone. Austin Doe now to Cody Wickline. Wickline with the pass to Reed. He shoots, he scores! the first goal as a River Dragon for Tristan Reed. And the Dragons take a 2-goal lead, only 10:39 into the first period. Both power play goals on offensive zone penalties committed by Monroe. So that's something that Coach Gary Gill is not going to be happy about. You can't give a team like Columbus extra opportunities with a man advantage. Columbus now gathers the puck behind their own net. This is Balkwill. He'll lay it off for Underwood. Monroe now trying to set a physical tone to try to gain any momentum they can, being down 2. Balkwill throws it into the offensive zone. Kept in by Bersani. He'll lay it on back. Doherty, big hit in the far corner. Played up now to Lee Arcos. Conway takes it behind the River Dragons net, looking for a pass to the front. Shot saved by the pad of Matt Petizian. And here we go, miniguns and Scott Doherty jawing at each other. We'll keep an eye on it. But for now, your Dragons lead 2-0. Don't change that YouTube channel. We'll be right back. You're watching River Dragons Hockey.
Hey y'all, my name is Tiara, and a little thing that I love about the Chick-fil-A spicy chicken biscuit is that it has the perfect amount of spice to jumpstart my day. I just love how the biscuit just matches perfectly with the spice on the chicken fillet. Whoever thought of it, thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Robert, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A spicy chicken biscuit is the biscuit. It reminds me of my grandma's homemade biscuit. It's always buttery and savory. The chicken is always crispy. Then you add the spices to the chicken, instant classic.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
Welcome back in here to the Columbus Civic Center, where your Dragons lead 2-0 over the Monroe Moccasins. Goals by Austin Doe. And two sides of the spectrum here. The leading goal scorer in franchise history, Austin Doe, collected the first one. And then in his first professional goal, Tristan Reed gets the second power play tally for the Dragons. Hunter, Moore, and McDonald out there right now, along with Lind. Moore over to McDonald. Look for the one-timer, thinks better of it. Back to Lind. Shot deflected in front, never reaches it. Moore attempts to replay it, but this will be skated out of the zone by Monroe. Shot goes wide of Petizian. Played up by Moore. Now Justin McDonald, if he hurries, has time now with Ryan Hunter. Feeds it up. Good play by Convoy to break up that McDonald-Hunter connection. Looking for a pass into the slot. Will be hammered before he can ever find it. Passed up here and down. Touched up, no icing. And the Dragons will go for a full line change. Skated in to the Columbus zone. Zabad shot saved by Petizian right off the Dragon logo on his chest. Sturges takes it up the far side boards. Now pass to Justin McDonald. Or to, excuse me, 17, Austin Doe. Wickline now in the low slot. Shoots, he scores! Over the blocker side shoulder of Cody Karpinski. And the Dragons lead 3-0. Alex Sturges beats Karpinski right over his blocker side shoulder. And Columbus now leads by 3 here in the first period. And this has been a period all year long that the Dragons have struggled with. It seems like if they can go into the second period down only 1 goal or tied, then they won the period. But now here tonight, they've scored 3 goals immediately. Jemayev now in pursuit in the far corner. Played up, kept in there by Scott Doherty. Dragons have numbers. Alexander Jemayev, he tried the exact same shot that Sturgeon just scored on, but it will sail high. Now rimmed around the boards. Big hit behind the play by Hunter Bersani.
River Dragons goal scored by number 10, Goalie Wickline. Assist to number 17, Austin Doe.
McDonald tried to go backhand there. It's been corrected. It was a goal by Cody Wickline, assisted by Sturgeon. We'll see looking if there was a deflection on it. Shot, save. Doherty denied by Karpinski from the right faceoff dot. McDonald still down low in the near side corner, skating it up. He throws it back. Shot from an odd angle, denied by Karpinski, and that's going to be chipped all the way down. We'll see if it has enough for icing. It does not. Monroe, full line change here. McDonald already back up in the offensive zone. Finally cleared the zone here by Monroe. Conway, spinorama to try to create some space from Hugh Anderson, and it's just going to get him clobbered behind the net. Shot. Goal comes off of the moorings for a second, but goes back down. And now the Dragons are taking a small offense to Monroe impeding Patizzi in space there. But we're going to take a break. Dragons now lead 3-0 here in the first period. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Dragons Hockey.
Hey, my name is Justice, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A nugget trays is when it's time for football season and time to have the boys over, Chick-fil-A was it. You bite into it and it's juicy, you got flavors popping. Oh yeah. On any D-A-Y, I need CFA.
Hey y'all, my name is Soraya, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A nugget trays is how easy it is. That convenience of being able to order through the app is just unmatched. When I place that tray down, those nuggets won't be there for long. Everyone loves them.
Welcome back in here to the Columbus Civic Center, where your Columbus River Dragons lead by a score of 3-0 over the Monroe Moccasins here on Columbus Hockey Legends Night. We already played the Legends game earlier today. And some legends of the franchise putting up goals early. Austin Doe and Cody Wickline. And then a newcomer in Tristan Reed, now skated up, and a collision behind the play on Moore. Hunter, and Hunter there gets hit from behind. Monroe has really ramped up the physicality here, trying to just get any momentum they can. Columbus, of course, the fans here wanting a penalty, not getting one. Columbus, of course, already 2 for 2 on the loft power play. But so far, Columbus has actually been outshot in this game 7-6 by Monroe, but it has not felt that way. All the scoring chances, all the real scoring chances and good opportunities have come for the boys in teal. Dumped into the Columbus zone. Anderson, he's hit hard into the wall from behind. Clean play. They struggle for it on the near side boards. Wickline, that's going to be deflected right into the slot, but Balkwheel is there. Wickline up to the red, chipped in for Sturges. Still on the stick, Austin Doe. Oh, try. Austin Doe passed it there to Hugh Anderson, tried to go backhand and just roofed it. Shot, saved twice by Matt Petizian. So a chance in favor of Columbus immediately turns into a odd man rush opportunity for Monroe. First shot denied by Petizian, rebound denied by an outstretched right pad of Matt down there. Welcome back. In your first game back, already making some nice saves. Jemayev, Doherty, and Reed out there for the Dragons. 3:26 left to play here in the first period. Dragons have really controlled play thus far. Skated up through the neutral zone. That's Koch. He'll dump it in behind the net where it'll be handled by Kirk Underwood. Scott Doherty now. He'll dump it out the blue line, and now there's a puck race for the puck, won by Monroe. Tristan Reed has been everywhere tonight. He already registered his first professional goal to put the Dragons up 2-0, and then his forecheck on that last shift was spectacular. That's going to be played up. Still in, it looked like every player on the ice expected that to go into the crowd. It curves, stays on the ice, and the Dragons will play it. Up for Hunter now. Hunter, shot, turned away, and it will see sticked away before Kyle Moore can have a shot at. Lind throws it on net, still loose, shoots, he scores! Justin McDonald with the backhand on the rebound. No one saw him coming, he came in unmarked. And now the River Dragons lead 4-0. And that's a mistake that teams in this league, you would think, would stop making. You can't leave the former MVP completely undefended coming into on any offensive zone set. He came straight out of the near side corner, gathered the rebound right onto his backhand to make it 4-0. Dragons win the faceoff, take it up in their own defensive end. Skated up by Connor Lind, over to McDonald. Ryan Hunter in the near side corner, surrounded by 3 white jerseys, and it still doesn't matter. He gets his pass to Justin McDonald. Now it's finally gathered up by Monroe, but not out. Justin McDonald over to Kyle Moore. Back to McDonald, that's too much on the pass, and it will clear the zone. McDonald back in possession of it, and he'll throw it in for Moore. McDonald unassisted at 17:40. I think they're going to go back and add an assist there for Connor Lind. But for now, McDonald unassisted, and things are heating up physicality-wise. Holding. We're going to get a stoppage in play here, and the Dragons will go to the penalty kill as Alex Sturges is called for holding. So the Moccasins go to their first power play of the game. And I think, honestly, this is their first power play of the entire series because they didn't get a power play last night either. So Conway, shot saved through the screen of miniguns. Petizian cups it against the Dragon logo on his chest and holds on. River Dragons hockey is brought to you in part by BKI Accounting, a new age approach to old school accounting, specializing in payroll, bookkeeping, income, and sales tax for small businesses. Learn more at bkiaccounting.com. Monroe keeps it in the zone, harassed by Bersani here in the near corner. Slahetka now, back to Bersani. And Bersani will clear the zone. Now Slahetka back, and Wickline's going to skate it up. He already has one goal tonight, and he will throw it on net into the glove of Cody Karpinski, who freezes it with 36 seconds remaining in the first period. If you're just now joining us, tonight's Legends Night, and what better way to honor legends of your franchise and in Columbus hockey history than by coming out and immediately tilting the ice in your favor? We'll talk about it here when we get to the first intermission report. Played by Yanni Liarkos. Tries to skate it up here. He'll have to pass it in, and once again, finally clears the Columbus blue line. Shot saved by the skate of Matt Petizian. That'll be rimmed all the way around, but not out. For Joe, or Juice, far corner, 3 seconds. The Dragons are going to be content to just hold this here and wait for the horn. There will be 49 seconds of penalty kill for the Dragons when we get back in the second period. But until then, let's go ahead and take our first break. We'll go ahead and we'll break down everything that happened in this wild first period, as well as take a look at the Zelmo Zip In out-of-town scoreboard to what's going on in a busy night in the Fed and in the world of sports in general. So let's take a break. You've been watching River Dragons Hockey.
Sure, a meal like this is an option, but why would you settle for less when you can have...
This winter, don't let your heating system leave you out in the cold. At Air Force Heating and Air, we are committed to your family's comfort all year round. Whether you need repairs, maintenance, or a new system installation, the Air Force team is here for you. Residential and commercial, dedicated to servicing our community and neighbors. Plus, we offer duct cleaning and sealant services, air quality and virus protection, and plumbing. Call Air Force Heating and Air today. Serving you is our top priority.
Hey, on the mountain we've got a saying. Get off your... Touchdown! Woo! Mountain Dew!
all dream. But dreams quickly become distant memories unless we do something about it. Do everything in our power to learn to lead. At Troy University, we teach everyone to be leaders in their field. We're dedicated to teaching a new generation to lead change.
At Beam, we take pride in being a part of our community, and we're committed to seeing it grow. We continually volunteer with organizations that are making a difference. Together, we are building a better community while building the best internet that exceeds the technology of metropolitan cities, but more importantly, one that connects us all. We want to ensure reliability, so for this reason, we're willing to go the extra mile. We aim to provide the community with high-quality internet and cable services, because we live here too.
Because at Beam, community is not just a place, it's the way we do business.
Welcome back into the Columbus Civic Center. I'm Cayden Sturges, in relief of Tom Callahan, who is currently PA announcing. So if you are in the building, you get to hear the wonderful, wonderful voice of Tom Callahan. If you're not, you're stuck with me. So, buy a ticket. We got tickets here today. Speaking of fantastic tickets, if you are wanting to come down to the Columbus Civic Center to watch the River Dragons in person, we have the Family 4-Pack brought to you by Chick-fil-A Midland and Kissin 99.3. So the Chick-fil-A Midland Kissin 99.3 Family 4-Pack includes 4 tickets to a River Dragons game, 4 hot dogs, 4 popcorn, 4 Pepsi products, and 4 Chick-fil-A coupons. That's over $120 in value for just $40. Take advantage of this great deal brought to you by Chick-fil-A Midland, Kissin 99.3, Buffalo Rock Pepsi, Brewster's Ice Cream, and the Columbus Civic Center. Our next date is in 2 weeks against the Hudson Valley Venom on March 29th. And then April 12th, the final home game against Athens. So 2 chances left for the Family 4-Pack here if you want to see the River Dragons in person at the Columbus Civic Center. And honestly, for $40 you can't even take the family to Chick-fil-A, much less get in the building, watch an excellent game of hockey, and get drinks, hot dogs, and popcorn to go with it. Really, it's an amazing deal, and I cannot speak highly enough of it. So, outside the Family 4-Pack, we'll get into what was a wild first period here at the Civic Center. And I thought that it might be a little bit interesting, considering how last night's game ended with both teams coming together at center ice. A little bit of shoving, no punches thrown or anything, feelings hurt, whatever. That's hockey for you. I figured we may see 2 fights in the first period. Instead, Columbus said, well, the best way to win the fight is just to win the hockey game. And so they came out and scored 4 goals on only 10 shots in the first period. The first goal came off the stick of current franchise leader in goals and points, Austin Doe. Fitting here on Legends Night that Dozer would get himself on the score sheet, and don't worry, he's all over it here in the first period. So, on a power play goal, off a high sticking minor from Matthew Bazrin. So, Monroe goes to the box, gives Columbus a power play. Immediately into that power play, Austin Doe buries one, assisted by Nolan Slahetka and Brody Thornton. So Brody Thornton already on this new River Dragon, already making himself feel at home. And then at 10:39 of the first period, after another offensive zone penalty taken by the Moccasins, something that you could see players on the ice were visibly frustrated about, as well as Gary Gill on the Monroe bench was visibly frustrated about taking a penalty in the offensive zone, put the Columbus right back on a power play, where before Tom Callahan could even get through the penalty read that he has to do down there. Tristan Reed registers his very first professional goal down there. Congratulations to Tristan. And of course, that's assisted by Cody Wickline and Austin Doe. Again, told you dozers everywhere on this score sheet. So Monroe learns their lesson, doesn't take any more penalties for the rest of this first period. Should be golden, right? Well, no, because you still have to deal with Cody Wickline. At 13:20 of the first period, Cody Wickline sails one right over the shoulder of Cody Karpinski, top shelf, to take the lead, or make the lead 3-0 rather. The lead was taken long before that goal. Assisted by Austin Doe again, and Alex Sturges. 4 minutes later at 17:40, Justin McDonald off a rebound from Connor Lynn's shot from the point. Justin McDonald in the near corner, completely unmarked by the Monroe defense. Just comes in, grabs it, spinorama goal off the backhand. Really a beautiful goal that I want to see a replay of on social media. I'm sure that the wonderful people that work in our social media department already have that on the Instagram story at @C_River R Dragons. I'll get the correct handle for you here in a second, because they do some fine work down there. But that makes it 4-0, and of course, the Dragons are still absolutely dominating play so far. That all changes. Monroe goes to the power play at 18:49 of the first period off a holding minor in the far corner in the defensive zone called on Alex Sturges. Seen as a makeup call by Monroe, but anyways, Sturges in the box, and he will continue to be in the box for another 51 seconds. So the Dragons will be down a man when we come back, but in all honesty, with the first minute or so of that power play, I just didn't see, it didn't look like the Dragons are even playing a man down. So we'll see what adjustments, if any, that Jerome Bouchard makes, or what adjustments that Gary Gill makes here for Monroe to come out and try to regain some momentum for his Moccasins. We're going to take a break. We're going to come back with the Zelmo Zip-In out-of-town scoreboard. Stay right with us. You're watching River Dragons Hockey.
Welcome home to the Trails at Flat Rock, featuring professionally managed new and renovated apartment homes with unique floor plans. Trails at Flat Rock features washers and dryers in every home, a picnic and pool area with grills, playground, fitness center, and more. We're pet friendly and are located right next to Flat Rock Park. We even have a car wash on property, plus garages and storage units available for rent. Call 706-909-2423 or visit trailsatflatrock.com to see your next home.
We work, sleep, eat, work, repeat. This is how we spend the majority of our time. And time is supposed to be one of the most precious treasures we have, right? Time together with friends and family doing the things that we want to do. And of course, we have to provide. But the life we're providing is supposed to be more than just food and shelter, isn't it? And how about experiencing more of the things that we like to do with the people that we love? The truth is that this is what people rank as their highest value. Leisure time with friends and family, travel time, unique experiences and beautiful memories. If you ask anyone from virtually any culture what they wish they had more time to do, it's to see new places, experience new things, amazing experiences, and share those with the people that they want to be with. It's all about quality of life. But somehow we just don't take seriously the importance of our leisure time together, do we? In fact, did you know that every year we give away more than 1 million years of our vacation time? That's right. That's more than 21 years a second, to be clear, given back in paid vacation time that we don't take advantage of. Why do we do that? Why do we not take advantage of our leisure time at leisure? And let's face it, too much of our time today is being spent with a small device in our hands, looking at a small screen instead of the big open sky or mountains or beaches or creating new memories. And today, we live in a subscription-based society, don't we? So many of these services are vying for our time and money. Subscription movie services, TV services, grocery services, gym memberships. And that's okay because it's convenient, right? But what about all those missing, amazing experiences and the memories that they create? You see, quality of life is more than what we do on the couch. What about those other important aspects, too, of our experience in everyday life? You know, how we feel, literally how we physically feel today and every day. And of course, we want to look our best as well. So some of that leisure time and disposable income is going towards these categories as well. So what if I told you that there was a club that was just as convenient, but delivers the best life has to offer every day, everywhere, and in every way that you want? This is exactly what we do at Club Viago.
Welcome back into a pretty rowdy Columbus Civic Center as the Dragons lead the Monroe Moccasins 4-0 here. We're going to take a look at the Zelmo Zip-In out-of-town scoreboard. Zelmo Zip-In, the official out-of-town fuel provider of your Columbus River Dragons. Busy night across the Fed tonight as the top two teams in the league in each division are battling in Binghamton. The Carolina Thunderbirds currently trail the Binghamton Black Bears 1-0 early in the second period. In Biloxi, the Mississippi Seawolves have a 1-0 lead after 2 on the Danville Dashers. In McMorran Arena in Michigan, the Port Huron Prowlers have a 4-0 lead after 2 on after 1, on their cross-state rivals, the Motor City Rockers. Of course, here the River Dragons are leading 4-0. And in Hitachi Energy Arena in Wytheville, Virginia, the Blue Ridge Bobcats and the Hudson Valley Venom are locked at 0 midway through the first. Still yet to get underway are the Athens Rock Lobsters and the Baton Rouge Zydeco. That one being a very important game for Dragons fans, as we are currently sandwiched between those two teams in the continental standings. Taking a look around at the rest of the sports world, the SEC tournament was today for the big four men's basketball up at Nashville, Tennessee. And a lot happened here for semifinals day. Of course, in the Big 12 championship, with 7:53 left to play in the second half, number 2 Houston leads Arizona 59-55. In the American Athletic Conference Championship, UAB leads North Texas 49-43. St. John's is currently trailing to Creighton 39-38 in the Big East tournament final. In the ACC tournament final, tonight the number 13 ranked Louisville Cardinals will take on the first ranked Duke Blue Devils. And that is all for our Zilmo's Zip-In out-of-town scoreboard. We're going to take our final break of the period, and as soon as we come back, we'll have hockey for you. You're watching Columbus River Dragons hockey.
Follow the signs and discover your next adventure in life. Nestled right in the heart of Old Town on Queen Bee Drive is a Legacy Reserve at Old Town. At Legacy Reserve, your retirement is whatever you want it to be. Be active, be flavorful, be free, be alive. Don't just live life, live a legacy. Call or visit our website for more information. Try out our virtual tour online today.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
If you're looking for quality dental work, look no further than
Welcome back in here for the second period action in the Columbus Civic Center.
Provides cleaning services, restorative work, cosmetics, prosthetics, and
Alexander
Invisalign
Jemayev
braces
to
too.
take
Dr.
the draw
Larchman
here
has over
for
19
your
years
Dragons.
of clinical experiences in
And
all
still
phases of
stick
dentistry
tied up.
and holds
It'll be
memberships in
dumped
4 different esteemed dental societies. Set your next appointment by calling 706-322-6581.
Oh, played right in front. Still loose. Bersani.
Vector
Created an opportunity there by Jemayev. Just a careless turnover there by the Moccasins. Threw it directly in front of their goal for a waiting Hunter Bersani, who almost
and the historic C8
Bersani there. Slap shot saved by the glove of Karpinski.
Produced by a Vectorply customer using Vectorply fabrics.
Yeah, the Dragons are supposed to be on the penalty kill right now.
Manufacturer located right here in the Chattahoochee Valley. Visit our website.
But they're not playing like it. That's pretty much how it's felt all game long.
Take care of all your documents.
Well, the shots have been either even or in favor of Monroe. All of the good scoring opportunities, except for maybe one or two, have fallen
for destruction, increase employee
the
productivity,
boys in
increase
teal.
security. No worry. Was it really destroyed? Right now,
Now
all new
played up
customers
still
can receive 10% off.
in
Shredaway,
neutralized
a division of
finally
the
into
Overby
the
Company,
Dragon
locally
zone.
owned and operated in downtown Columbus. That's
Just so
Shredaway.
played up, and this is going to be a 2-on-0. Sturgeon and Wickline now for Columbus. Sturgeon, Wickline shoots, save! What a save by Cody Karpinski! With the glove back and forth to deny Cody Wickline.
And it's as easy as signing up. You can do it from home.
Oh my goodness, what a save.
Hit Zelmo's rewards, type in your phone number. As soon as you do that, you'll see the price roll back.
Completely left out to dry by
25 cents off on special occasions.
his defense,
So
even if there wasn't, even if his Sturges wasn't coming out of the box, that would have been a breakaway. 2-on-0. Fantastic save by Karpinski to keep this at only a 4-goal game. Played into the Dragon Zone, played by Matthew Petizian. Up to Sturgeon. He'll skate it past the red line. Now, shot, big rebound. Austin Doe contested it like we were playing basketball. We mentioned the SEC tournament going on in Nashville, but kind of looked like a jump ball situation there for Austin Doe. Played in the near corner. Now stick handles. Passed across the blue goal crease, but no white jersey home for Monroe. Slahetka now playing it out. It's going to be collected and bouncing around in the neutral zone. Finally settled down and dumped into Monroe, so Wickline and Sturgeon can get off for a full Columbus change. Caught by Nolan Slahetka. And Justin McDonald will dump this in on net, but it will be played by Karpinski, and we will continue. McDonald right in front of the net, roofs it right above the cage. McDonald was looking for the second goal off of his backhand tonight and just missed high. Deflection in on net. That's Kevin Zubad. Here and now the Dragons back the other way. Shot never makes it there. Blocked by a sea of white bodies by Monroe. Now Hunter holding it up on the far side board. Finally went by Monroe. Now another 2-on-0 opportunity. Now Kyle Moore back for McDonald, and he skies it, and that will go out of play with 3 minutes left to play, or 3 minutes gone here in the second period. Face off, Jemayev. Now one back. Shot bounces high off and now collected and sent down the ice. That will be on net and saved by Matt Petizian. Petizian, in his first game back from the IR, has been up to task. While I mentioned that most of the scoring chances haven't been in Monroe's favor, he still had to save his fair share of shots here tonight. And we thought we were going to get the face-off. We didn't like that one. We're going to try it again. Jemayev and Liarkos. One back into the near side corner, rimmed around for Scott Doherty. He will chip it with his 9-iron. Back up to him, and Columbus will clear the zone. Clear the zone too hard, unfortunately, and that'll go all the way down for an icing. So, that icing, of course, is brought to you by Air Force Heating and Air. That icing is brought to you by Air Force Heating and Air, where right now you can get a furnace, tune, and AC inspection for only $79. Book your appointment by calling 706-888-2888 or going to airforceheatingandair.com. Now played in to the Monroe zone. Jemayev has it on the far side, now played up, still fighting for it, both the teal and white jerseys before it clears the blue line. Columbus will go for a partial change here, and still kind of bouncing around the neutral zone. Now finally taken in by Monroe. Shot blocked by Thornton. Goes off Storjahan's body. Pass will make it all the way through, but will be collected by Brody Thornton. Now played back to Storjahan. Doe, already 3 points tonight for Austin Doe. Looking to add one more. And if you missed it, I originally called it as a Storjahan goal. It was called for Cody Wickline in the arena. Now that has been officially changed back to an Alex Storjahan goal. Odd chance there, overextended. Almost looked like some of the scoring chances from the Legends game, but Matt Petizian, of course, up to task, sticks his skate out there, no problem. Columbus has got some speed and momentum down the ice now if they hurry. Now Cody Wickline has his entire leg raised in the air. No call. Probably a good no call if we're being honest there. So Slahetka plays it back. The River Dragons will regather. Balkwill dumps it in. And Monroe will take possession now back to Balkwill. Up to Wickline. Ryan Hunter can't gather it. Just found his skate instead of his stick. Now Monroe back the other way. Henry has it. He'll loop all the way around. Looks for the wraparound. Nowhere to be found. Covered by Matt Petizian. Monroe was poking for a rebound, but there was none to be found. We're going to take our first break of the second period. We'll be right back in about a minute. Don't go anywhere. You're watching River Dragons hockey.
We all dream. But dreams quickly become distant memories unless we do something about it. Do everything in our power to learn to lead. At Troy University, we teach everyone to be leaders in their field. We're dedicated to teaching a new generation to lead change.
Welcome home to the Trails at Flat Rock, featuring professionally managed new and renovated apartment homes with unique floor plans. Trails at Flat Rock features washers and dryers in every home, a picnic and pool area with grills, playground, fitness center, and more. We're pet friendly and are located right next to Flat Rock Park. We even have a car wash on property, plus garages and storage units available for rent. Call 706-909-2423 or visit trailsatflatrock.com to see your next home.
Welcome back in to the Columbus Civic Center. 14:40 left to play here in the second period. Your Dragons up 4 goals to none over the Monroe Moccasins. Face-off coming to the right of Matt Petizian, who has been up to snuff in his first game back from the IR. Ryan Hunter able to keep it in initially, now played back, and Anderson will take it for the Moccasins. Moccasins can't enter the zone, have to tag up. Now played back, Moore has it in the far side boards. He'll play it all the way down. That will go in before being caught by Mo. Still bouncing around a little bit. Neither team really able to keep control of the puck here in the neutral zone so far here in the second period. Ryan Hunter near side. He'll play it back for Nolan Slahetka. Hugh Anderson tried to get a pass into the slot from Henry. Nothing doing there. Nice defense. Now Henry all alone with Slahetka. Shot saved by Matt Petizian. Hugh Anderson, was with Henry. Dove to block the shot. Took away a lane for Henry. And Matt Petizian uses his chest protector to protect himself from the puck there. You gotta be willing to use the body, both players and goalies here. That's the number one thing whenever you coach Little League. It's Little League season now. For many of you out there, you coach or you have a kid who plays. Shot blocked, and this is going to go back the other way. Scott Doherty is feeling that one. He's going to come off for a change. We'll keep an eye on that going forward. Jamayev puts pressure. Shot. That's another block by Hunter Bersani. Jamayev pressure on the far side boards. This is going to be rimmed around. Pressure, and Slaheka will take it. Thornton. Still now to the near side, brought up for, and he will lose it, and the Moccasins will have to tag up. Tristan Reed briefly had his stick on it. Almost created an opportunity for himself, but either way, the Dragons will have it and begin the breakout. Past the red line here. Harassed by a number of sticks, and here comes Conway. Thought about taking a shot immediately, probably should have, as he loses the puck, and that will be cleared back to the Monroe end. Off of the stick of miniguns. Will that's keep in the zone? Yes, it will. Stay in by Stefani. Played by Petizian. Comes out of his crease to play it, now behind the net. Looking for a slot pass. That's going to end up as a shot. Way for Petizian to react there. Holding the post, to not allow a bank shot goal, and that will be covered up by Petizian. Release for Bersani. Now up. Intercepted by Monroe in the neutral zone. We're going to kind of throw it around a little bit and see what happens. Balkwill. Now he'll rim it back around. Doesn't get much on it. Here, pass into the slot. Good stick check there by Honor Lind. And now back up the other way. Cody Wickline. Back up. Tried to find Doe wide open in the slot. A little too. Shot just missed a wide open net. That was Balkwill. Fantastic pass there from Austin Doe, who was looking for his 4th point on the night. brought out of the zone now. Anderson sticked away, but not out of the zone. Turnover off a deflection. Shot saved by Matt Petizian. Monroe, another opportunity here. Shot blocked by Kirk Underwood. Sturges sticks it away, unable to hit from behind. Fans won't a call. They're not going to get one. Dragons change as they come up in the offensive zone. Shot gets deflected before it ever gets home. And now brought back by Monroe. Lee Arcos deflected by 2 Dragons there. Kirk Underwood got the initial piece of it. That'll clear the zone. Now brought back in. Yanni seals it. Pad save. Another excellent save by Matt Petizian. Asp down into the near corner. Tried a severe angle shot. Didn't work. Hit the side of the net. Now still in Monroe hands. Pass into the slot. Doesn't get home. And now taken. And a late call of a penalty there as the Dragons had momentum up the ice. We're going to be head to the penalty box. We'll update you as to who and why they're going here in a minute. But you're watching Columbus River Dragons hockey.
Hey everybody, I'm Slayton at Zelmo's, and just want to take a second today to tell you a little bit about our new fuel and in-store rewards program. All you have to do is text 78500, just text enroll Zelmo, you'll see it at the bottom of your screen. And it's as easy as signing up. You can do it from home. You get to your pump, hit Zelmo's rewards, type in your phone number. As soon as you do that, you'll see the price roll back at the pump. That's 3 cents a day off every gallon with up to 25 cents off on special occasions. So join today and start saving.
Hey, my name is Justice, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A nugget trays is when it's time for football season and time to have the boys over, Chick-fil-A was it. You bite into it and it's juicy, you got flavors popping. Oh yeah, on any D-A-Y, I need CFA.
Hey y'all, my name is Soraya, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A nugget trays is how easy it is. That convenience of being able to order through the app is just unmatched. When I place that tray down, those nuggets won't be there for long. Everyone loves them.
Welcome back in to the Columbus Civic Center. Your River Dragons lead 4-0, but they only have 4 men out there because of a Nolan Slahetka tripping penalty. So, second time on the penalty kill here tonight for the boys from Georgia. Jamaev, Lind, Moore out there for Columbus to try to kill this. They killed the first one. Tied up in the face-off circle. Still tied up like a rugby scrum out there. Taken into the near boards. Now the near side corner. Miniguns lays it off for Stefani. And that will be kept in by Monroe. But now it will be cleared. As 2 River Dragons run into each other, those are the worst. You're always hearing Tom talk about that you just can't brace for a teammate collision. But both guys are back on their feet and doing well. Still haven't seen Scott Doherty back out there after he blocked a shot earlier in this period. We'll keep an eye on that. Dumped into the Columbus zone. Underwood plays it, far corner, and Columbus tries to clear and not getting enough on the chip. Kept in by Monroe. Played up by the first face-off circle. Shot, saved, another rebound, save! The puck is still loose, but it was high-sticked by Monroe. Automatic pause in play. As the ref is explaining that to Blake Anderson right now. So face-off will come to the right of Matt Petizian here. Won by Monroe. Taken really into the slot in front of a whole lot of teal jerseys, and eventually, I mean, no matter how good you are, unless your name is Connor McDavid, you're not going to win a 1-on-4. Taken back in by Koch, dropped off for Anderson. Looks for the pass and finds no one. That'll clear itself. 20 seconds left to go here in the tripping call. Now played up. Anderson, he'll curl back, looks for a pass into the slot. Backhand put across the net. No one home to tap it in. 3 seconds remaining, and now Slahetka will get out of the box, and the Dragons kill the penalty. Still loose and rimmed around, kept in by Monroe, popped into the air like a long pop fly from Brandon Nimmo. Received by the Dragons, brought down, and now they will get a full line change out there. Scott Doherty is back out there on the forecheck, so good to see Scott out there after he came up a little bit gimpy earlier this period. So good to see Doc out there. Now Dragons bring it back into the offensive zone. Doherty gets his pocket picked. Stefani with Koch. Koch goes backhand and squeeze by Matt Petizian. 6:58 left to play here in the second period. Dragons lead 4-0. All goals coming in the first period of this one, but has felt like Monroe has not given up yet in this. It feels like they haven't necessarily dominated play here in the second period, but they have challenged Matt Petizian. But so far in his first game back from the IR, Matt Petizian has been up to that challenge. Conway takes a shot. That's going to be blocked. And now brought up by Kyle Moore. Over to Brody Orton, and he will dump it into the zone. That's actually misplayed by Karpinski. If it was a little bit faster, Hunter might have had a shot at an open net there. Hunter now to McDonald. Moore was open in the slot. Good stick play there by Lee Arcos to keep it from McDonald from connecting with Moore. This is the line that most teams have to worry about, but this has not been the line that has scored very much tonight. Of course, McDonald had the unassisted goal, and it's still unassisted on the Fed website when I took a look at it during last media timeout. But other than that, it's been scoring throughout 4 lines for the Dragons here tonight. Chipped in for Hunter.
Let's go, Dragons!
Slahetka. Let's go, Dragons! Over to McDonald. Shot. Oh, just wide. Bersani was looking to get on the board with a nice deflection. Now Monroe back the other way. Henry. And that's a good defensive stick from Justin McDonald to tip it out of harm's way. Now back into the slot. Turned over. And Bersani and Hunter. Or Bersani and Bersani. Backhand. And that will be gloved by Karpinski. Tristan Reed, Jamayev, and Bersani. That's kind of been the line that Coach Bouchard has been rolling tonight. In addition, and it's been very effective. It hasn't gotten on the score sheet yet, but Jamayev, Bersani, and Reed have all had opportunities. Well, actually, no, Reed did score. So Reed scored his first professional point, but it seems like all these guys have been everywhere. And now into the slot, backhand shot by Reed. Just a lot of speed on the ice when those 3 are all together, but willing to lay the body. A lot of offensive potential there. So those 3 are long. with Kirk Underwood. And Balk will make up the 5 on the ice for the boys in teal. Balkwell unable to keep it in. Dragons will clear it back. Bersani takes it himself. Back up to Balkwell. It's going to be kept in by Koch. Shot. I don't think Petizian ever saw that. Luckily, it deflects aside. Kept in. Another shot on goal. Deflected over the net. And wide. Tristan Reed skates it up past the red line. He's going to skate it in himself. Checked on the near side board and now taken behind the net and shipped out. That's actually going to have enough for icing, but beat out by Koch. Handled. And now we've got a little bit of pushing and shoving behind the play with icing for Columbus. Media timeout incoming. So the 5 on the ice will get a little chance to rest before they have to stay out there. You're watching Columbus River Dragons hockey.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
Follow the signs and discover your next adventure in life. Nestled right in the heart of Old Town on Queen Bee Drive is a Legacy Reserve at Old Town. At Legacy Reserve, your retirement is whatever you want it to be. Be active, be flavorful, be free, be alive. Don't just live life, live a legacy. Call or visit our website for more information. Try out our virtual tour online today.
We just honored our Pepsi Heroes of the Game here at the Columbus Civic Center. Levi Lynn and Tom Wilson, former Cottonmouths and a former River Dragon in the case of Levi Lynn, who played for both. Wilson now a paramedic in the community, and Levi Lynn a firefighter. So fantastic legends to honor here on Legends Night. Now taken in shot. That's going to go just too wide of Petizian's glove. Now skated in. Wickline in pursuit. That's going to be rimmed around. And out. Thornton on his own blue line. Takes it. Sends it in deep. And sticked away there by Austin Doe. Nearly caught Monroe sleeping there on the transfer from Karpinski to a defenseman. Miniguns in the near corner. Takes a shot in front of a screen. Still saved. And now a high sticking call. Well, no, it's going to go uncalled against Brody Thornton. Immediately comes up grabbing his face. Sturges now over to Thornton. He's going to skate this in. Looks for a pass. He finds it. Shot. Ryan Hunter just wide on the one-timer. Now dumped back in. Connor Lind, he's going to go for a change now. Dragons have a fresh 5 out there. Ryan Hunter in pursuit with Justin McDonald. Brought into the Columbus zone. 2:45 left to play. Brought into the slot. Shot. And that's going to go into the near corner wide. Henry dumps it in. Moore does a nice little stick lift, but still kept in by Monroe. Slahetka in the near corner, skates it behind his net, leaves it off now for Anderson. Up to Hunter, back to Anderson, and they will clear the zone. Sticked ahead, And now all the way back down, Moore has it. He'll cross-ice feed for Slahetka. Slahetka was looking for Hunter on the blue line, but no one was home. Or, excuse me, someone was home for Monroe. Sticked in, dumped in on net, turned away by Petizian, and now in the far side corner. Brought up to the point. D to D, that's intercepted, and Hunter can fly. Here we go, Ryan Hunter. He's just going to dump it off for Justin McDonald. And that was foiled pretty well by the Monroe defense. Now back the other way. Shot saved by Matt Petizian using the shoulder, and they take out the ref. Now in numbers in the other direction. Here's Hunter. Shot saved by Cody Karpinski. Dragons now finally clear the zone. And we'll get a line change. Jamayev, Reed, and Doherty out there now for Columbus. Conway takes a shot on top of the net. Taken down by Doherty. Shot still loose, and backhand goes wide of the net in front of an outstretched. Now back in front of the net. And finally, Reed takes it away as the crowd goes wild for Matt Petizian. He was asked to make a flurry of saves now. Now a shot back the other way, or a chance back in the other direction, and that'll be saved and frozen by Karpinski. Still 4-0 here with 34.5 seconds left in the second period. Things have kind of evened out a little bit in terms here in the second. All 4 Dragons goals coming in the first period. Doe, Wickline, and Balkwill out there, along with Storjahan. Miniguns takes a shot. That's going to be saved. There's a collection of bodies on the other side of the net. Kind of collided, probably hit just a puddle and lost an edge together. Everyone gets up. Everyone's okay from that. 24 seconds left to play before we will go to break. Underwood, Doe, won by Monroe. Shot taken, still loose in front of the net. And now we're going to get a little bit of pushing and shoving. Balkwill and Underwood both out there. And Monroe's getting frustrated. And honestly, I think I would be getting frustrated too, because they've thrown everything but the kitchen sink tonight so far at Matt Petizian. And honestly, even if they threw the kitchen sink at him, I'm not sure it would go into the net. So here we go again. Face off to the right of Petizian. Shot, glove, save, no rebound. Scott Doherty mixing it up with miniguns. Those two were dance partners only 2 weeks ago here in Columbus. Maybe a rematch. Honestly, that was a good little scrap. I wouldn't mind seeing that one part 2. "17 seconds. Face off once again coming to the right of Petizian. Drops the puck. Now it's going to go behind the Columbus net. Underwood. Shot. Still saved, covered by Petizian. Underwood ran over miniguns behind the net there. And now some shoves being exchanged between Doherty and miniguns, with 2 officials between them, but those are 2 ginormous human beings. So it might take more than just 2 officials to keep them separated if they truly decide. And guess who's lining up right next to each other here on this face-off 10 seconds in? Nothing here. Rugby scrum in the middle of the circle. That's going to come down 6 seconds to go in the far corner. Shot, severe angle in on net by Petizian. He'll release it, and that will be. Well, the clock is at 0 at least. We'll see if we add on 0.7 seconds left here to go. Doherty and Minigun still going at it, and they're both going to be out here for the final face-off. Well, Doherty will be. Miniguns is being recalled to the Monroe bench, which elicits some boos here from the Dragons faithful. 3 seconds here to go. Everybody jumps off sides. We'll do it again. Well, that one wasn't good enough either, so let's see if we drop it. There we go. Won by Columbus, and they will kill the clock. 40 minutes in the books here. Your Dragons lead the Moccasins 4-0. We're going to get right into our break, and we'll come into our intermission show. We'll break down the scoring from a pretty even second period. No scoring to speak of, but we'll break down what's going on in the out-of-town Zomo Zip-In out-of-town scoreboard, as well as anything else I find interesting that comes to mind. So, your Dragons lead 4-0. Don't go anywhere. You're watching River Dragons hockey.
Sure, a meal like this is an option, but why would you settle for less? When you can have...
This winter, don't let your heating system leave you out in the cold. At Air Force Heating and Air, we are committed to your family's comfort all year round. Whether you need repairs, maintenance, or a new system installation, the Air Force team is here for you. Residential and commercial, dedicated to servicing our community and neighbors. Plus, we offer duct cleaning and sealant services, air quality and virus protection, and plumbing. Call Air Force Heating and Air today. Serving you is our top priority.
Hey, on the mountain we've got a saying. Get off your... Touchdown! Woo! Mountain Dew!
We all dream, but dreams quickly become distant memories unless we do something about it. Do everything in our power to learn to lead. At Troy University, we teach everyone to be leaders in their field. We're dedicated to teaching a new generation to lead change.
At Beam, we take pride in being a part of our community, and we're committed to seeing it grow. We continually volunteer with organizations that are making a difference. Together, we are building a better community while building the best internet that exceeds the technology of metropolitan cities. But more importantly, one that connects us all. We want to ensure reliability. So for this reason, we're willing to go the extra mile. We aim to provide the community with high-quality internet and cable services, because we live here too.
Because at Beam, community is not just a place. It's the way we do business.
Welcome back in here to the Columbus Civic Center. Your Dragons lead the Monroe Moccasins 4-0 here on Legends Night. I'm Cayden Sturges in absence of Tom Callahan, who, if you're in the arena, you are hearing currently read the birthdays. Yes, he is on PA tonight. Dana Barker, of course, keeping us all safe with the severe weather coming into the area here tonight. So, breaking down that second period, it really evened out. And if anything, it kind of swung back, momentum swung back in favor of Monroe. So in that period, 17 shots to 8 in favor of the Moccasins. And they lead total shots 29-18. But where it matters, of course, Columbus has a 4-goal lead. No scoring in the second period. All of Columbus's 4 goals came in the first. And Monroe still has yet to record a goal. We'll see how long that lasts. But Matt Petizian has been fantastic so far here tonight. 29 saves on 29 shots in his first game back from the IR. So, fantastic comeback so far, 2 periods in, for Matt Petizian. He wouldn't like me talking about him right now, so we're going to go ahead and just move on, and we'll talk about Matty a little bit in the post-game show, because I have confidence in him, the way he's playing tonight. So 2 penalties for, or 1 penalty to speak of that at least occurred in the second period. The Dragons completely killed off the first holding the stick minor penalty that lasted into the second period. That one was Sturges. Killed off, actually had some chances on that man disadvantage, and it felt like they really owned the first 2 or so minutes of this period, even being a man down. And then lots of shots for both teams, especially for Monroe. Fantastic saves by Matt Petizian, just sticking the pad out at the last possible moment to deny a Moccasin the ability to light the lamp. So that's how we got to be at 4-0 at 10:13 of the second period. Nolan Slahetka got called for a tripping minor behind the net, sent Monroe to the power play. Lots of quality opportunities for Monroe on that power play, but lots of block shots, including one by Scott Doherty that sent him to the bench for a few minutes, but Scott has now since been back on the ice. So he's a tough guy, and I imagine we'll be talking about him a lot later on here in the third period, and I'll explain exactly why here in a minute. So the Dragons, coming out of that power play, actually had a 2-on-0 with Bersani and Slahetka, and 2 fantastic shots right away, but Karpinski was up, Cody Karpinski was up to the challenge, made one of the best saves I have seen in this building in a long time to deny the Dragons a 5-goal lead. But I can't speak enough great words about how Hunter Bersani has played tonight. He has not registered a point, but he has been everywhere. Much like how his line mate, Tristan Reed, he has registered a goal, but that line of Jemaev, Reed, and Bersani has been everywhere tonight. And I expect that that's a line we might see a lot of going forward here with Jerome Bichard, especially heading next week and into Carolina. Very important to be able to rotate 3 lines of scoring instead of just depending on the McDonald, Hunter, and Moore line. So scoreless through 4, or scoreless through 2, at least are the Monroe Moccasins. Dragons didn't score in the second, but scored 4 in the first. And we will get right back to it here with the Zelmo Zip-In out-of-town scoreboard here in a second. But first, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back here in a second. You're watching River Dragons hockey.
Welcome home to the Trails at Flat Rock, featuring professionally managed new and renovated apartment homes with unique floor plans. Trails at Flat Rock features washers and dryers in every home, a picnic and pool area with grills, playground, fitness center, and more. We're pet friendly and are located right next to Flat Rock Park. We even have a car wash on property, plus garages and storage units available for rent. Call 706-909-2423 or visit trailsatflatrock.com to see your next home.
We work, sleep, eat, work, repeat. This is how we spend the majority of our time. And time is supposed to be one of the most precious treasures we have, right? Time together with friends and family doing the things that we want to do. And of course, we have to provide. But the life we're providing is supposed to be more than just food and shelter, isn't it? How about experiencing more of the things that we like to do with the people that we love? The truth is that this is what people rank as their highest value. Leisure time with friends and family, travel time, unique experiences and beautiful memories. If you ask anyone from virtually any culture what they wish they had more time to do, it's to see new places, experience new things, amazing experiences, and share those with the people that they want to be with. It's all about quality of life. But somehow we just don't take seriously the importance of our leisure time together, do we? In fact, did you know that every year we give away more than 1 million years of our vacation time? That's right. That's more than 21 years a second, to be clear, given back in paid vacation time that we don't take advantage of. Why do we do that? Why do we not take advantage of our leisure time at leisure? And let's face it, too much of our time today is being spent with a small device in our hands, looking at a small screen instead of the big open sky or mountains or beaches or creating new memories. And today, we live in a subscription-based society, don't we? So many of these services are vying for our time and money. Subscription movie services, TV services, grocery services, gym memberships. And that's okay because it's convenient, right? But what about all those missing amazing experiences and the memories that they create? You see, quality of life is more than what we do on the couch. What about those other important aspects, too, of our experience in everyday life? You know, how we feel, literally how we physically feel today and every day. And of course, we want to look our best as well. So some of that leisure time and disposable income is going towards these categories as well. So what if I told you that there was a club that was just as convenient, but delivers the best life has to offer every day, everywhere, and in every way that you want? This is exactly what we do at Club Viago.
Welcome back in here to the Columbus Civic Center, where your Dragons lead 4-0. And, you know, something else that they say victory is sweet, but something else that's sweeter is Sweetbriar Cigars. Established in 1975, Sweetbriar's Fine Cigars is Georgia's oldest cigar shop. Sweetbriar's has the finest selection of fresh, imported, handmade premium cigars. Enjoy your favorite in our relaxed, comfortable seating area. They also have a full line of accessories and custom blended pipe tobacco. Ask about our veteran and military discounts, loyalty program, and volume discounts. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 through 7. Sweetbriar is located on the upper level of the landings on Whitesville Road, just off Airport Thruway. Or online at sweetbriarcolumbus.com. So we're going to take a look at the Zelmo Zip-In out-of-town scoreboard. Zelmo's the official fuel partner of your Columbus River Dragons. So busy night in the Fed. In Binghamton, New York, the Black Bears lead the Thunderbirds 1-0 in a clash of the league's top two teams. In Biloxi, the Dashers and Seawolves are tied at 1 heading into the third period. Up in Michigan, the Port Huron Prowlers lead the Motor City Rockers 4-2. In Whiteville, Virginia, the Blue Ridge Bobcats are on top of the Vidum 3-0. And in Baton Rouge, still in the first period, the Athens Rock Lobsters have an early 1-0 lead on the Zydeco. Of course, every loss for Baton Rouge is basically a win for Columbus, as those two are competing for the last first round bye seed in the playoffs. Taking a look around on the men's hardwood, tournaments are in play here today. Many finals and semifinals going on throughout the country before tomorrow's Selection Sunday, one of my favorite holidays of the year. Early on in the ACC final, number 1 Duke leads 13th ranked Louisville 17-15. Number 2 Houston defeated Arizona 72-64 in the Big 12 championship. Congratulations to the Cougars there. St. John's comes from behind to defeat Creighton in the Big East final, and they win big 82-66. Nice to see Rick Pitino back on top, 6th ranked St. John's. In Nashville in the SEC tournament, Auburn, 3rd ranked Auburn, falls to 8th ranked Tennessee by a score of 70-65. And in the other semifinal, the Gators of Gainesville defeat the Alabama Crimson Tide by a score of 104-82. Michigan State falls to 18th ranked Wisconsin 77-74 in the Big Ten tournament semifinal. And Michigan, with some late game dramatics, holds off 11th ranked Maryland to punch their ticket to the Big Ten tournament final tomorrow. In the American Athletic Conference, Memphis beats Tulane, holds on to win 78-77, and they will face the UAB Blazers tomorrow in the American Championship. Okay, that's all for me in this intermission report. I'll go ahead and take our final break of the night, or not of the night. We have 3 more for you after this. But we're going to get rid of this intermission, and we'll be back for some third period action. Your Dragons lead 4-0 here at the Columbus Civic Center.
Follow the signs and discover your next adventure in life. Nestled right in the heart of Old Town on Queen Bee Drive is a Legacy Reserve at Old Town. At Legacy Reserve, your retirement is whatever you want it to be. Be active, be flavorful, be free, be alive. Don't just live life, live a legacy. Call or visit our website for more information. Try out our virtual tour online today.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
If you're looking for quality dental work, look no further than Largeman Dental in Columbus, the River Dragon's trusted oral care provider. Largeman Dental provides cleaning services, restorative work, cosmetics, prosthetics, and Invisalign braces too. Dr. Largeman has over 19 years of clinical experiences in all phases of dentistry and holds memberships in 4 different esteemed dental societies. Set your next appointment by calling 706-322-6581 or visit them online at largemandental.com.
Vector Ply Corporation is a world-leading manufacturer of carbon, fiberglass, and Kevlar composite fabrics located in Phoenix City, Alabama. Our customers depend on us to produce iconic brands such as Malibu and Nautique Boat and the historic C8 mid-engine Corvette. Even the light poles surrounding the Columbus Civic Center were produced by a Vector Ply customer using Vector Ply fabrics. If you're looking for an exciting career with a growing manufacturer located right here in the Chattahoochee Valley, visit our website, vectorply.com.
Let Shredaway, a division of the Overbee Company, take care of all your document shredding needs. We can design a custom shredding program for your business today. No need to purchase equipment, no maintenance expenses, no need to prepare records for destruction, increase employee productivity, increase security, no worry. Was it really destroyed? Right now, all new customers can receive 10% off. Shredaway, a division of the Overbee Company, locally owned and operated in downtown Columbus. That's Shredaway, 706-577-9668.
Welcome back in for some third period action from the Columbus Civic Center. Your Dragons lead 3-0 here in Chattahoochee Valley. I'm Cayden Sturges in relief of Tom Callahan, who's on PA tonight. Henry takes it up. He'll dump it off into the Columbus end. Now Connor Lind being harassed now into the near corner, defending by Thornton. That's going to be dumped all the way down. And a pause, I assume, for icing. Yes, that will be icing. I guess he never cleared the red line before dumping it all the way down. So the Dragons are able to set up. This will be the McDonald, Moore, and Hunter line, on with Thornton and Lind here. Face-off will come to the right of Karpinski. McDonald wins. Back to Thornton. He'll dump it in deep. Moore behind the net. Over to Hunter in the slot. Chest whips. Now Moore shoots. Deflected aside by Asp. Now taking it all the way back down. Monroe chooses to keep it in this time. Shot, severe angle, wrangled by Petizian. That's going to leak out, actually, and Hunter is going to rim it all the way down and out. Touched up to avoid icing, and the Dragons will go for a change. Hunter. Shot goes wide. And now into the far corner. Underwood and Hunter there for Columbus. Skated out. McDonald and Hunter. These are your two horses. And a high sticking call. Still here we go. Getting the extra attacker out there. Shot off the crossbar from Scott Doherty. And we'll see what the call is. And yes, they are going to take him to the box for a 2-minute high sticking. Just a blade right to the top of Ryan Hunter's chrome dome there. The only question was whether or not it was going to be a penalty shot. I think they got the right. I think they came to the right answer there, though. 2 minutes on the loft power play for Columbus. Columbus already 2 for 2 tonight on the loft power play. Slahetka now has it for the Dragons. Back out to Thornton. On the far wing. Back up to the point to Thornton. Thought about it. Now back to Wickline. Wickline to Thornton. Skates it back now towards the near side. And Slahetka to Thornton. Shot saved by the glove of Cody Karpinski. This first power play unit out right now is Wickline, Slahetka, Joe, Thornton, and Wickline. Tristan Reed instead of Wickline, because Wickline's here, but as good as Cody Wickline is, and he's been on the score sheet multiple times tonight, he cannot clone himself, at least that I'm aware of. Played out, intercepted, and will be skated out by Monroe. Good defensive play there by Brody Thornton, and no wonder he's here on the power play unit. I had a talk with Jerome Bichard before the Legends game, and he had nothing but good things to say about Brody Thornton. Played into the slot. Good block there by Rex Moe, and he'll clear it all the way down. McDonald will gather it as they go, as Moe brings him right back into the boards. Dragons having a hard time breaking out now. Monroe's going to just take this all the way back and bring it back in to try and kill as much time on this power play as possible. 35 seconds left on the man advantage. Iced all the way down, but Anderson's going to win this race. Underwood, in the near side corner. Now finally J-Mac has it, lays it off for Hunter. And now Moore takes it up into neutral ice and now into the Monroe end. Back up to J-Mac. Shot deflected just wide by Sturges, and that will find a Monroe stick and will be cleared. So for the first time tonight, the Dragons do not find a goal on the Loft power play. Lynn's backhand dumps it in. Moore and McDonald will get off the ice, as well as Hunter. Full line change for the Fords. Doherty, Bersani, and Jemayev out now for Columbus. Brody Thornton and Connor Lynn's the deep here. Lynn takes it up, tried to go coast to coast, now finds a fantastic pass into the slot. Scott Doherty fires it just wide, and now numbers for Monroe if they hurry, but the pass is bobbled. Connor Lynn has it for Columbus and will lay it off for Brody Thornton. He'll curl back, give himself some time, go to his D partner. Bersani now up to Doherty. Bersani's been with Jemayev all night, but they've kind of adjusted it between Reed and Doherty for every other shift, every 3 shifts for those guys. But Bersani and Jemayev are always together. The third wing on that line is them now. Weak line brings it in, passes it. Moe cleans it up, but now brought in, shot, Doe, score, off the body of Cody Wickline. That actually seemed to surprise Cody. I don't think he thought that shot was coming, but it almost deflected off of his collarbone and in. It actually hit the side of the net. Brought in now. Doe lays the body out, forces a pass all over the place now. Still sticked aside by Petizian. Petizian has to lay out for that one, but the body of Austin Doe forces a stick handle. One too many stick handles. Instead of a shot, have to pass it, and Monroe still unable to beat Matt Petizian so far tonight. That'll be gloved by number 30 as we get into our media timeout. Dragons lead 4-0. Don't go anywhere. You're watching River Dragons hockey.
We're always going a million different directions.
But Kinetic Credit Union makes it easy for all of us to stay connected, all in one place.
With the Kinetic mobile app, we both can monitor our accounts on the go. We can create account alerts so we know when there's a change. Apply for a loan or credit card. We can even open a new account.
Plus, you can quickly pay bills, transfer money, or make a deposit anytime, anywhere.
Kinetic makes our life a whole lot easier.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
Sure, a meal like this is an option, but why would you settle for less? when you can have the
13:57 left here to play in the third period. Columbus leads 4-0. There's a bug going around here, around Columbus. You may have gotten sick, but apparently the only prescription is more cowbell. That's currently playing here at the Civic Center. Shot saved by Petizian. Cowbell's going crazy here. I kind of understand it. Certain teams, you know, it makes sense to have a cowbell. Like the Birmingham Bulls, for example. Their whole thing, they use cowbells. But it makes sense because a bull is a cow. At the end of the day, that maybe I don't get it. Maybe I don't get the appeal of a cowbell. Maybe I'm a kind of a conch shell horn guy myself. Anyways, played behind the net. Here, shot goes over the net of Petizian. Anderson had a good look there. Just couldn't get it on net. Anderson being harassed by Balkwell, loses it, and it goes out of the zone. Monroe forced to tag up. Columbus has possession at the moment. McDonald chips it out to center ice. Now 2-on-1. Shot just off the skate of Cody Karpinski. After the first period, he's really settled in here for Monroe. I was a little worried because he gave up 4 goals in about a 13-minute stretch to start this game. But ever since then, he's been very solid. Played back for Lind in the near side corner. Moore up to Reed. Dragons going for a change. Dangerous with the puck bouncing right there in front. Now they're going to have Doherty in with Jemayev. Doherty gets stick checked by a Monroe player. Laid off there. Trying for the backdoor slap pass just wide of Miniguns. Dragons content to just play catch with it in their zone now. Now finally skating it up. That's Connor Lind. He will skate it around the back of the Monroe net before getting checked into the corner. Doherty in all alone in the slot. And now Jemayev pushing, and now Scott Doherty's there. We're going to have a conversation about it. I mean, why not? Honestly, as long as Scott Doherty has been in Columbus, he's probably learned our ways now. He's probably just gone over there and he's like, hey, you know, there's a storm coming tonight. The weather's going to get bad, y'all. That's what he said. I can hear him. I've got him mic'd up right here in my headset. Face-off won by Monroe, excuse me. I've had Mississippi on my brain all day today. Here we go. Dumped into the Columbus zone. Now Wickline in the near corner, played to Anderson. Now Slahetka and Sturges on the far side boards. Sturges tries to play it out, doesn't clear off a Monroe body on the slap shot, never gets to Petizian. Doe, and that's way offsides. Wickline would have had to have Stretch Armstrong legs to stay onside there, but as is, we'll take the face-off just outside of the Monroe defensive zone. Doe and Henry here on the face-off, won by Doe. Gathered up and sent across to Anderson, who will dump it in. Sturgeon's the first there, but it will go to Wickline. Now back to Slahetka. Dumps back into the near corner. Doe has it behind the net. And now cycled back around and out by the Moccasins. Oh, and a bad time to wipe out there by Anderson. Shot still saved. Matt Petizian and an extra poke, and that's going to ignite it. Ryan Hunter in there throwing punches. Well, it was coming. We all knew that. One extra poke on Matt Petizian was all it took. Hunter's still talking about it here, with two officials in between him and Bacon. He'll receive a standing ovation as he is escorted back to the Columbus bench. Excuse me, he wasn't going after Bacon. He was going after Zubat. 2 and 3 look very similar when they're scrunched up and being pulled on and punched on there in the near corner. Dragons are going to end up on getting a penalty from this. They're going to send Slahetka to the box. We'll wait on an official ruling. Kind of feels like that could have been a 4-on-4 situation there, because there was an extra poke to ignite it. But either way, I think that's a penalty you'll take any day of the week. Being up 4, defending your goalie, and standing up for your teammates. I think that's just something that if I were to talk to Jerome right now, I think he would tell me, yeah, that's a good penalty. I'm fine we took that one. So the call on Slahetka still not in yet on the Fed website, as the Columbus faithful, tell the referee exactly what they think of him. The call is slashing right now on Nolan Slahetka. So that's warranted. Just a 2-minute. And the Dragons go back on the penalty kill for the 3rd time tonight. Into the far corner, back up to the slot. Shot never makes it there. Blocked by Underwood. Monroe doubles back to regather here. Jemayev and Bersani. A little bit of forecheck. Now Jemayev gives a bump. Miniguns now on the near boards. Looking for a pass. He'll pass it back to Koch. Miniguns backhands. Rebound right out in front. And that will be handled and dumped down by Hunter Bersani. 2 Dragons there with Karpinski still having the puck. No big deal. He loses a blade there. As shot, and he scores. Yanni Liarkos beats Matt Petizian 5-hole. Fans wanted a call there. As a Dragon was thrown to the ground, thrown off the puck into the ground. But now the Moccasins finally get on the scoreboard. 4-1. Now the referee is having a discussion. Okay, we're done talking. Won by Monroe. Back into their own end. Taken around by Asp. He'll skate it all the way out and back up to Liarkos. Now Cody Wickline has numbers if he hurries. Wickline, he gets roughed up there a little bit. Good defense by Monroe. Wickline in the far corner. Now Doe joins the action, poking around. Wickline back up to Austin Doe. That'll be picked off, and Monroe will take it the length of the ice. Yanni's going to draw a crowd as soon as this shift is done, if he's still on the ice. Just everywhere at the moment. Now we've got a fight taken down to the ground, and more people are getting involved here, trying to search for the numbers. This happened a bit away from the play, and now we're going to have Ryan Hunter. Let's see if they actually drop him. Yeah, definitely not over yet. It's going to be Slahetka and Kosh in the first altercation. I have to imagine that's going to be 5 minutes for fighting for both. At the very least, 2 minutes for roughing. Couldn't see if the gloves actually made their way off. And now Ryan Hunter and Yuso are going to the box as well. And they're still talking behind the play. So we'll see if anything else comes of this. Both captains out there to speak. And we're going to take a break here for our second to last media timeout of the game. And so you're watching Columbus River Dragons hockey. Your Dragons lead 4-1.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
Hey, on the mountain we've got a saying. Get off your... Touchdown! Woo! Mountain Dew!
Welcome back in here to the Columbus Civic Center as we're still trying to get all of this sorted out. So right now, what we do know, Slahetka and Hunter are both going away for 2 minutes for roughing, as well as Kosh is going to get 2 minutes for roughing, along with Dustin Yuso. So we're going to skate 3-on-3 for 2 minutes here. So basically like playing overtime hockey. Which you miss Ryan Hunter. Ryan Hunter would normally be out here for the Dragons on any 3-on-3 situation. But Justin McDonald, Kyle Moore still out. McDonald trying to poke it away. And we'll go back the other direction now. Monroe, Henry, saved by Petizian. What a save there by Petizian. Caught it with the Teal Dragon in the middle of his chest. .805 left to play here in the Columbus Civic Center. They're going to kick Jemayev out of the face-off circle. So in comes Cody Wickline, and he'll face off against Cayden Henry. Henry wins. This is going to come out right in front of Petizian, but stick handled by Jemayev. Wickline going for the check, and he will win it. He'll outmuscle Henry, who's now covering it up with his entire body. Now back up to his feet. It'll leak out here. Still a scuffle, and now a 2-on-0 here. Jemayev with Wickline. Wickline, Jemayev, he shoots, he scores! Wickline, or Jemayev from Wickline. Tick, 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 boom! Normally we say tic-tac-toe, but there were so many passes between Jemayev and Wickline there. So the Moccasins got on the board only 2 minutes ago, but now they're back down by 4 thanks to Cody Wickline and Alexander Jemayev. Dragons once again lead 5-1, and we'll still skate 3-on-3 for another minute and 11. All 4 of these guys are going to come back onto the ice at one time. Doe brings it into the zone. He still has the puck. He'll bring it up to now Sturges. Brought in behind the goal. Thought about dumping it off for Lynn. Now it's just Doe. Doe stick handles, takes a shot. Oh, open net, just missed by Sturges. Took a swipe at it, bounced right over his stick blade. Schumacher brings it up, takes a pass into the neutral zone. Petizian still sprawled out all over the place. Monroe had multiple chances there. Good defense by Columbus to stick away a few opportunities when Monroe tried to do a wraparound or a pass into the slot. Sturges stick handling by himself behind the Columbus net. Now he'll lay it back, and he will go off for a change. Bersani has it now. 5 seconds until everybody gets out of the board, out of the sin bin. Reed, and now here comes every single member ever, and we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Played up, bouncing around. This will go behind the net into the near corner. Physicality really ramping up here towards the end, and I think we expected a pretty physical game here tonight. So it's just really starting to take its toll here. Played up for Asp right there in front of the net. Tried to pass it into the low slot, but sticked away by Petizian. Now a race. It's going to be won by Favaro. Puck bouncing around, now taken by Scott Doherty. Up to McDonald. Manages to stay on side here. McDonald with Hunter and Doherty. Monroe thought about the one-timer, thought better of it. We'll play it back up to the point. Shot that Petizian got a piece of that with either his mask or his glove. Still deflects up into the glass behind. Still in play. Now controlled by Ryan Hunter. Justin McDonald goes behind his own net, and he'll dump it all the way down for Doherty. Now here comes Ryan Hunter. He's got Kyle Moore with him. Takes the shot. That's going to be deflected by the stick of Rex Moe. McDonald thought about shooting, gets tied up all he can, still comes out with an opportunity to shoot there. Justin McDonald puts one on net. Not a lot of force behind it, but still finds a shot between 3 white jerseys. Slehetka now takes it. 4:17 left to play here in the final period. Ryan Hunter now trying to corral it now to Slehetka. Moore skates it in and attempting to find Austin Doe, but that will be picked off. Offsides, and that'll take us to our final media time out. Dragons lead 5-1. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Columbus River Dragons hockey.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
Welcome back in here to the Columbus Civic Center. 4 minutes left here in this contest between the Columbus River Dragons and the Monroe Moccasins. This is going to be wedged all the way into the Columbus zone. Controlled by Doe. That's high stick directly into the crowd by Yanni Liarkos. By definition of the rule, you would think he'd be spending 2 minutes in the box, but we're just going to puck drop this outside the zone. But that was reaching out, baseball batting it out of the air directly into the crowd. But whatever, we'll skate 5-on-5. Scrum in the boards now behind the net. Austin Doe has it. Slahetka back for. Up for Doe. He's got some speed now. Thought about feeding it into the slot. Couldn't get his hands over in time. Monroe brings it into the Columbus zone. Now shot into the slot, and that's going to be saved by Matt Petizian. He had no clue where that puck was in his body, but he looked behind him, and it was not in the net. So anytime you can look behind you and the puck's not in the net, that's a good feeling. Probably an awful feeling, though, to not know where the puck is. I'll have to ask Tom when we talk after the game about that one, the former goalie that you'll be back with next week when the Dragons take on the Carolina Thunderbirds in Winston-Salem Friday and Saturday. Now played back into the far corner. Weird bounce off of the Victoryland Casino. Stanchion, Scott Doherty, and he will attempt to dump it all the way down. Fortunately, repelled at the blue line. Wickline has it now. They will still keep it in for the time being. Now skated out by Stefani. Miniguns. He'll throw it on net, but Petizian is up to the challenge. Underwood, back for Doherty. Scott shoots off the mask of Karpinski. Kept in by Balkwill. And that'll be covered up by Cody Karpinski. 2 minutes left in this one. Dragons up 5-1 on the Monroe Moccasins. Barring a miraculous comeback from Monroe, the Dragons are going to gain a much-needed 3 points here tonight. McDonald wins it straight back to Balkwill. Shot, that goes wide, but I don't think Karpinski ever saw it. Hunter now drops it off for Moore. Back up to the blue line. McDonald throws it in on net. Now Moore having an opportunity. Throws it back into the slot. That's going to be deflected into the near side corner. McDonald on the wall. Underwood keeps it in. Now back to McDonald. McDonald fighting with one arm, manages to get it to Ryan Hunter. That'll slowly skim around. Karpinski will come out and play it. Moore intercepts it, still in the zone. Pass into the slot, McDonald to Hunter. Hunter had his stick lifted at the last possible moment. Now 4-on-1, or 1-on-4, probably the better term, as Henry just throws it in on Teasian. Under a minute now left to play. Shot saved and still in. Shot goes wide for Monroe. Columbus now. Anderson has it. And this will be chipped all the way down for an icing. 35 seconds left here in this contest. McDonald, Moore, Anderson, Bersani, and Lind out there for the boys in teal. One by McDonald all the way down, and that's not going to have enough for icing. Enough to get a full forward line change at the very least. 22 ticks left in this one. Yanni, the Arcos, takes it into the near side corner, throws it on slot. No one there to receive the pass. Doe fighting in the far corner. 6 seconds now put on. This will be controlled and dumped out by Nolan Slaheka. Dragons win by a score of 5-1 over the Monroe Moccasins. And we're going to talk about it here in a second when we get to the Pepsi postgame show. But for now, we're going to take a quick timeout. You're watching River Dragons hockey.
Sure, a meal like this is an option, but why would you settle for less?
Every bite better with Pepsi.
Hey everybody, I'm Slayton at Zelmo's, and just want to take a second today to tell you a little bit about our new fuel and in-store rewards program. All you have to do is text 78500, just text enroll Zelmo, you'll see it at the bottom of your screen. And it's as easy as signing up, you can do it from home. You get to your pump, hit Zelmo's rewards, type in your phone number. As soon as you do that, you'll see the price roll back at the pump. That's 3 cents a day off every gallon with up to 25 cents off on special occasions. So join today and start saving.
Vector Ply Corporation is a world-leading manufacturer of carbon, fiberglass, and Kevlar composite fabrics located in Phoenix City, Alabama. Our customers depend on us to produce iconic brands such as Malibu and Nautique Boat and the historic C8 mid-engine Corvette. Even the light poles surrounding the Columbus Civic Center were produced by a Vector Ply customer using Vector Ply fabrics. If you're looking for an exciting career with a growing manufacturer located right here in the Chattahoochee Valley, visit our website, vectorply.com.
Welcome into the Pepsi postgame show. We're going to send it down to the ice and hear from our 3 stars of the game.
Your third star of the game, in net for your Columbus River Dragons, with the win on 34 seconds, number 30, that's Teasian. number 10, Goalie, and tonight's first score on the goal at 2 assists, number 17, Austin Doe. Watch out over there. All right, now that's the for our first starter review.
It's awesome. I think you guys all seen the videos. He was, everything this organization took one last for, and what he did for the city of Columbus, and us fortunate to play there for 5 years, and lived with him for a few, and just happy to call him a year in front of him.
And what impact did the new players have on your season?
Yeah, they did good. Just add some more depth to our roster and kind of see where guys fit in, and we can get coached up the stretch.
And you guys just made the playoffs, so what do you like most about starting heading to the playoffs?
We just got a lot. We still, we got a lot of room to grow. Be excited to see where we can get by the time we get there. So,
Thank you, Austin.
All right, that's your first star, Austin Doe. We want to say thank you to all of you for coming out to this evening's game.
Austin Doe, the first star of the game here tonight. On a busy night here at the Columbus Civic Center. Of course, we had the Legends game before the River Dragons game. And the River Dragons coming home with another 6 points on the weekend, hosting Monroe, who has skidded in the other direction quite violently now. And it feels like for the first time in a while, the River Dragons are kind of trending in a good place. They took 3 of the 4 on the road from Carolina and Motor City. Before that, they took both in a set against the feisty Blue Ridge Bobcats, and now they've won both home games here against the Monroe Moccasins. Of course, they have to go back up to Winston-Salem next week to face the Thunderbirds, and we'll get into that later in the week. But focusing on the here and now, the Dragons put up 5 goals tonight, only allowed 1, and believe it or not, that will get you a win 100% of the time, no matter what league you are playing in. So taking a look at the scoring summary in this one, the Dragons pounced on the Moccasins early in this one. 442 from Slahetka and Brody Thornton. The first goal, and well, the only goal tonight, the first point of Austin Doe was a goal from Thornton and Slahetka at 4:42 on a power play off an offensive penalty by Monroe in the offensive zone. And they had 2 of those in the first period tonight. The other, of course, coming at 9:59 in the first period, which would lead to the second loft power play goal of the evening for Columbus at 10:39 in the first period. Scoring his first ever professional goal, Tristan Reed he'll put one past Cody Karpinski to give the Dragons a 2-0 lead. Only not even 2 minutes after, at 13:20 of the first period, Sturges scores from Doe and Wickline. Originally that was called Wickline's goal. I called it a Sturges at the time, but now that has been officially changed to Sturges' goal. And then to complete the period at 17:40, Justin McDonald on a beautiful spinorama. They have added, they said at the time it was unassisted, but they did add the assist from Kyle Moore and Ryan Hunter, as I thought they should, considering that goal was set up by a shot on net and then a deflection to get the puck in Justin McDonald's hands. That brings us into the second period. No scoring in the second period, but lots of shots for Monroe, all turned away by Matt Petizian. 17 shots to only 8. Monroe led Columbus in the second period. Columbus did take a penalty into the second period, as well as a full 2-minute penalty in the second period, both killed off by Columbus. Into the third period, and this is my fault, scoring at 10:32 of the third period, unassisted, was Yanni Liarkos. Beat Petizian 5-hole, and my production assistant up here has given me crap about it the whole game, which honestly understandable for how much I was hyping up Sammy. He'll give me some slack when we get back down into the office. Leader Matt Petizian, excuse me. He'll give me some crap for that later as well, because it's like whenever a pitcher's throwing a perfect game, you don't talk to him, you don't mention it. And same thing with the shutout here. So the shutout eludes him, but still 34 saves on 35 shots tonight for Matt Petizian. But only 2 minutes later, at 12:24 of the third period, Alexander Jemayev joined the score sheet, assisted by Cody Wickline and Nathan Balkwill. Fantastic play. You heard of a tic-tac-toe before. There was a lot of ticks and a lot of tacks before we got to that toe between Jemayev and Wickline. But 2-on-1, and that's the final scoring of this game. We had some shenanigans happen prior and after that point, but that pretty much wrapped up all of our scoring summary here today. Our 3 stars, of course, being Matt Petizian, Cody Wickline, and Austin Doe. We're going to take our final break, and then we're going to come back in with you with the Zelmo Zip-In out-of-town scoreboard, and we're going to take a look at most of the games that have gone final here in the Fed, as well as everything going on in the conference tournaments on the men's hardwood. Okay, stick around. You're watching the Columbus River Dragons.
Introducing New Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Music to my ears.
You don't have ears.
Starry, it's different.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
If you're looking for quality dental work, look no further than Largeman Dental in Columbus, the River Dragons' trusted oral care provider. Largeman Dental provides cleaning services, restorative work, cosmetics, prosthetics, and Invisalign braces too. Dr. Largeman has over 19 years of clinical experiences in all phases of dentistry and holds memberships in 4 different esteemed dental societies. Set your next appointment by calling 706-322-6581 or visit them online at largemandental.com.
Welcome back into the Pepsi post-game show. Your Columbus River Dragons defeated the Monroe Moccasins by a score of 5-1. But taking a look around the FPHL with our Zelmo Zip-In out-of-town scoreboard, Zelmo Zip-In, the official fuel provider of your Columbus River Dragons. In Binghamton, New York, the Carolina Thunderbirds fall to the Binghamton Black Bears by a score of 1-0. In Biloxi, the Mississippi Seawolves are hanging on to a 4-2 lead against the Danville Dashers. Port Huron Prowlers, late in the third period, are beating their cross-state rival 6-3 against the Motor City Rockers. Late in the third period, up in Wheatville, Virginia, Blue Ridge is beating the HC Venom 4-1. And late in the second period in Baton Rouge, the Rock Lobsters are on top of the Zydeco 2-1. That's going to be all for us today here. I'd like to thank all my production crew and everyone for doing cameras and being flexible today as we had to take the shots as they come. But the Columbus River Dragons escape with 3 points, 6 points on the weekend, much needed, to clinch a playoff berth for themselves this season here this weekend. So for my production crew, for everyone behind the scenes that you don't see, thank you. Everybody stay safe out there, and I'll see you next weekend in Carolina.